Hey, Exotical darlings, this is Coco Exotical. Thank you for being here with me. Today, we're going to discuss backhanded compliments and how they're really jealousy in disguise. So, I don't have a lot of time today, but this is just something that I recently experienced again, and I wanted to touch on it really quickly. So, if you'd like me to go a bit more in depth on this topic in another video, then just let me know. Anyways, have you ever received a so-called compliment that made your blood boil instead of making you smile? Today, we're going to discuss some common backhanded compliments that people tend to receive, especially if you're mixed or multiracial or a person of color. So let's get into it. Have you ever received a backhanded compliment like this? It's not even a compliment, it's commentary, right? Oh, wow, you're so pretty for it. Stop it. Or, oh, wow, you're so articulate. Excuse me, what? Or, you look so exotic. Where are you really from? So let's talk about what's actually happening here. A backhanded compliment isn't really a compliment at all. It's a way for somebody to actually put you down while maintaining plausible deniability, right? It's the, I was just trying to compliment you, dang, defense when you call them out, right? But here's the thing. Your gut knows the difference. A blind person could see the difference, right? If a compliment makes you feel worse instead of better, then trust that instinct. That uncomfortable feeling, that's your intuition telling you that there's something off, right? Backhanded compliments often come from a few different things. So first, there's insecurity. People feel threatened by your beauty, your intelligence, your confidence, or your financial status, so they need to try to knock you down a peg, right? Then there's the unconscious bias. People make assumptions about other people, and they can't help but showing their jealousy and their ignorance, right? Then there's social conditioning. They've been taught that certain types of people need qualifiers before they receive any kind of praise, right? So if you're mixed or multiracial or a person of color, then you get a special bonus round of exotification, fetishization, and the constant questioning of, okay, but what are you really? Right? Lucky us. Anyways, so let's break down some of the typical commentary. You're so pretty for a insert race, ethnicity here, right? Translation. I have hierarchy thinking and a hierarchy of attractiveness based upon race and ethnicity, and you're surprisingly high on it. I didn't think that people with this skin color or ethnic background were attractive, but you're challenging my bigotry here, right? So how do you clap back? Say, oh, I'm pretty, period, and I don't need your validation. End the conversation and then smile and walk away. Or they'll say something like, wow, you're so articulate. Translation, I didn't expect somebody who looks like you to be so intelligent. So how do you clap back? Straight up ask them, why does that surprise you? No yelling, no smile, just a simple question, right? Let them be uncomfortable with their own BS. Another thing that people will say is, you look so exotic. Where are you really from? Translation, I need to stereotype you and categorize you and put you into a little box for my own comfort. So how do you clap back? Say, I'm from here, but where are you really from? Sometimes people will say something like, oh my gosh, I love how confident you are. I could never wear something like that. Translation, how dare your body look amazing in anything that you put on? So how do you clap back? Say, no, you definitely could never, but maybe you'll get there someday, and then walk away. Or they'll say something like, oh, your hair looks so much prettier straight, or natural, or up, or down, or dark, or blonde, or whatever, right? Translation, I'm uncomfortable with how you can just change your hair up so easily whenever you feel like it. Meanwhile, I look like a wet dog every single day. So how do you clap back? Say, well, thanks for your opinion, but I didn't ask. I'll decide how I want my hair to look. Then flip that hair and walk away, right? Some people want to act like you're their Barbie doll, and they want to dress you up and do your hair and change your style. They want to dress you how they themselves would dress if they had your body or your hair, or if they ever looked like you in any way, shape, or form, right? Anyway, when you're clapping back to this kind of idiocy, you want to remain calm, cool, and collected, right? You want to do it with a smile, because what they're trying to do is to get you all riled up when they make stupid comments like that, right? So you want to pause and smile. You don't need to react immediately. Just let the awkwardness sit there for a little bit before you clap back, right? Or you can play dumb and innocent, right? I don't get it. What do you mean by that? So this forces them to explain their idiotic comment out loud. They're going to start to feel uncomfortable because they know that their comment was insulting, right? Especially if they're in front of other people as well. Or if you decide to use a nice, nasty clapback, then say it and turn right around and walk away. You don't need to waste any more of your time going back and forth with stupid people like this, because what they actually want to do is to piss you off so that they can play the victim, right? They want to point at you and say, oh my God, I was just trying to give her a compliment and then she just started yelling at me. I don't know what's wrong with her. So just calmly clap back with a smile and then walk away. Leave them there with their jaw dropped looking stupid, right? At the end of the day, you don't owe anybody any comfort in exchange for their own ignorance, right? You're not pretty for anything. You're not articulate despite anything. Or you're not surprisingly anything either. You're simply gorgeous, intelligent, and powerful, period. So the next time somebody wants to hit you with a backhanded compliment, just give them that nice nasty, right? Call it out sweetly and calmly, and then set that boundary and keep it moving. Your time and your energy is too valuable to waste on ignorant people who don't matter. So tell me about it. What's your craziest backhanded compliment that you've ever received? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.